Are you aware that 85% of people struggle with negative self-talk, limiting their potential before they even start? Mindset Power, embracing a success mindset effortlessly, transcends traditional self-help by weaving together the science of neuroplasticity, habit architecture, and resilient self-belief into a practical blueprint for transformation. Over the next 9 chapters, you will embark on an insightful journey that not only inspires, but equips you to rewire your mind, cultivate empowering habits, and fuel unwavering confidence. Challenge yourself to apply these concepts daily, envisioning a future where you are the author of your own success story. Remember, meaningful change begins the moment you turn the page. Mindset Power, embracing a success mindset effortlessly, compiled and published by Brainpower Blueprint. Chapter 1. Unleash your potential. What would you dare to achieve if you knew you couldn't fail? This question ignites a spark within us, awakening a sense of possibility that often remains dormant under layers of self-doubt and societal expectations. Unleashing your potential is not merely about reaching goals. It is about embracing who you are and transcending the limiting beliefs that have kept you anchored. Think for a moment about the extraordinary capabilities lying in each of us, not just as echoes of distant dreams, but as tangible realities waiting to unfold. This chapter invites you to take those first steps into a landscape rich with personal discovery and empowerment. Unleashing your potential begins with recognizing that each thought, belief, and choice you make contributes to your growth or stunts it. Your mindset has incredible power. Indeed, research suggests that those with a growth mindset, a belief in their ability to learn and improve, are not only more successful, but more resilient in the face of challenges. Imagine how history's greatest innovators, like Thomas Edison, who diligently pursued over 1,000 attempts to create the light bulb, relied on a foundational belief. Failure is merely a step toward success. Think about this. Every great accomplishment in your life will start with a single thought, a moment when you dared to believe in your ability to achieve remarkable things. I remember feeling lost during my final year at college, uncertain of my path forward. Seemingly reassuring advice to find my passion offered little clarity. Yet, in one poignant conversation with a mentor, something shifted within me. With encouragement from that wise soul, I began viewing challenges as opportunities rather than barriers. It was liberating. Just like that, I realized my true potential was not something to be discovered in a set career or a reference book, but uncovered through persistence and curiosity. Each day became an exercise in acknowledgement and introspection, drawing me closer to my goals while fostering a budding belief in my own capabilities. As you immerse yourself in this chapter, let's embrace a bold statement. The world is rich with possibilities only for those willing to believe in themselves, no matter how often they have stumbled before. You are lighter than the chains of self-doubt and sharper than the voices that have whispered, "Not good enough." With each passing moment, if you commit to the process of self-exploration, you will awaken talents and insights you never thought possible. It's time to diminish the weight of what holds you back and charge boldly into the expansive realm of what lies ahead. Together, we will explore how to foster a mindset that relentlessly nurtures your growth, relentlessly embraces your value, and ultimately reveals the extraordinary potential residing within you. You hold the key to ignite the change you desire. That key is your unwavering belief in yourself. With it, you can open doors previously thought to be locked forever. Continue reading and reclaim your narrative. What stories are waiting to be written by your own hand? Embrace your potential by taking action, recognizing opportunity, and nurturing your belief. These 3 steps form a powerful blueprint for transformation, guiding you towards a more empowered version of yourself. First, embrace your potential through self-awareness. Take time each day to reflect on your strengths and passions, consciously recognizing moments when you feel most alive and engaged. This awareness will enable you to identify the areas where your true abilities can shine, paving the way for growth and evolution. Second, recognize the opportunities around you to stretch your limits and step outside of your comfort zone. Opportunities often lurk just beyond what feels safe and familiar. By deliberately seeking them, you will cultivate resilience, discovering new talents and insights along the journey. Finally, Nurture your belief in yourself, reinforcing a positive self-image that fuels confidence. Remind yourself daily of your achievements, no matter how small they may seem, and allow them to serve as building blocks for a fortified sense of self-worth. Now, let us turn our focus to cultivating a mindset of self-acceptance and empowerment. Accepting yourself as you are, with all your imperfections, is a significant leap toward realizing your full potential. It's about rejecting the notion that you must be flawless to succeed. For instance, if you liken your journey to a tapestry, each experience, and yes, every flaw, contributes to the intricate design that is uniquely yours. Picture for a moment a mosaic. It becomes a breathtaking work of art not because of its smoothness, but because of its colorful imperfections. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who celebrate rather than criticize your journey is crucial in reinforcing this mindset, creating a community that revels in your endeavors rather than dismisses them. As you decode potential, remember that setbacks are an inevitable part of this process. Each failure acts as a stepping stone rather than a stopping block. How you respond to these moments determines your trajectory. Try to view obstacles as teachers rather than adversaries. Did you know that some of the most prolific inventors faced hundreds, even thousands of failures before their breakthroughs? Edison's light bulb is a classic example, but stories of perseverance transcend other arenas as well. In any area of life, resilience transforms adversity into credible experience that adds depth to your skill set. Moreover, create daily practices that empower your mindset. Consider starting a gratitude journal, where each morning you write 3 things you appreciate about yourself. This simple practice reinforces a positive internal dialogue and counters negativity. Alternatively, visualize your success in vivid detail. Picture each small step in accomplishing your goals, allowing yourself to feel the emotions tied to achieving them. These rituals ripple outwards, helping shape a more positive self-concept, ultimately nurturing your potential as you take graceful leaps towards your dreams. So as we wind down this chapter, I hope you feel invigorated and ready to embark on this journey of transformation. Commit to your blueprint and dedicate yourself wholeheartedly to recognizing and embracing your potential. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with active engagement and an open heart, you will find the future you envision steadily approaching. Break free from the grips of self-doubt, for you possess the power to create your journey and craft the life you desire. As you continue reading, you will uncover practical strategies and insights that will further illuminate your path, inspired by the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. Consider the story of a young woman named Sarah, who faced academic struggles throughout her high school years. Despite receiving low grades in mathematics, she refused to accept defeat. Instead of viewing her challenges as indications of her limitations, Sarah adopted a growth mindset. Fueled by determination, she sought help from her teachers, attended after-school tutoring sessions, and practiced consistently at home. Over time, her hard work began to pay off. What once felt impossible transformed into newfound understanding and competence. She graduated not only with improved math grades, but also with a profound sense of resilience and self-belief. Sarah's journey exemplifies how embracing a growth mindset can unlock potential, transforming setbacks into stepping stones for success. To encourage personal reflection and application of the growth mindset, consider these prompts. How might you identify areas in your life where self-doubt is holding you back, and what steps could you take to reframe those thoughts into empowering beliefs? How might you embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and in what ways can you proactively seek out experiences that push you beyond your comfort zone? How might you create a daily practice that reinforces your belief in your abilities, whether through journaling your successes or visualizing your goals, ultimately nurturing a mindset oriented toward growth and achievement? These questions aim to guide you toward deeper introspection, empowering you to activate the principles discussed and embody a growth mindset in your everyday life. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that the key to unleashing your potential lies in embracing the belief that you can continually grow and evolve. Each action you take toward reinforcing this belief will help rewire your mindset, igniting the path to success you truly desire. Acknowledging your intrinsic worth and recognizing the opportunities around you transforms your internal narrative from one of self-doubt to one of empowerment. Listen closely. Your journey has only just begun, and your future holds infinite possibilities waiting for you to discover. In the next chapter, we will dive deeper into the power of belief, exploring how your beliefs shape your reality and the practical steps you can take to cultivate a mindset that relentlessly supports your ambitions. Don't miss out on these valuable insights. As you embark on this transformative journey, remember to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where I share tips and tools designed to help you on your road to success. Your commitment to this path is the first step towards a future where you are at the helm of your own potential. Embrace it wholeheartedly. Chapter 2. The Power of Belief. Have you ever stopped to consider how much your beliefs determine your reality? This powerful question cuts to the core of our understanding of success and fulfillment. In this chapter, we explore the profound influence your beliefs have on your life. They can empower you to soar or keep you tethered to self-imposed limits. By recognizing that belief has the capacity to shape not just your thoughts but also your behaviors, you can unlock pathways to transformation. Understanding this dynamic sets the stage for incredible change, prompting you to examine what you truly believe about your potential and aspirations. When you grasp the power of belief, your world expands. This isn't merely a philosophical concept, it is backed by science. Research highlights the critical role beliefs play in everyday life. A notable study conducted by psychologists showed that students who held a growth mindset, that is, the belief that intelligence and talents can be developed, were more resilient in the face of difficulties. They were more likely to embrace challenges and less likely to give up on their goals. Imagine the possibilities if you harness that knowledge for yourself, consciously choosing beliefs that lift you rather than limit you. Beliefs sculpt your narratives, shaping not only your thoughts but also your actions, creating a ripple effect that enhances every element of your life. Consider the journey of a man named Mike, who once felt confined by the limiting belief that he was just not good at public speaking. For years, this belief held him back from pursuing a promotion that required strong presentation skills. It wasn't until he recognized this belief as an obstacle rather than an inherent truth that he took action. By reframing his thoughts, Mike decided to commit to practicing regularly, seeking feedback from friends and attending workshops. As he dedicated time to this endeavor, he discovered not only his ability to communicate effectively, but also a newfound confidence. His belief shifted from "I can't do this" to "I'm learning to do this," opening doors he once thought were closed. Through Mike's experience, we see how empowering beliefs can reshape our actions, ultimately transforming our pathways and possibilities. As we move forward in this chapter, let's settle into a crucial realization. Beliefs are not static entities. They can be examined, challenged, and rewritten. A bold truth emerges here. What you believe about yourself can evolve, adapting to the dreams you dare to chase. Every setback or moment of uncertainty is not evidence of inadequacy, but rather a chance to hone and reshape your beliefs. You have within you the power to reframe your narrative, and in doing so, unleash your potential. Embrace the possibility that you are the author of your own beliefs, capable of crafting a story that reflects your aspirations, qualifications, and strengths. Each thought you cultivate has the potential to enrich your journey. Believe in your ability to shift your mindset and watch as the possibilities unfold, shining a light on a future that is uniquely yours. Identify your beliefs, challenge limiting thoughts, and replace them with empowering affirmations. These 3 steps compose a blueprint for actively reshaping the beliefs that frame your reality. As you embark on this transformative journey, it is important to recognize that acknowledgement is the first step toward change. Begin by identifying beliefs that may be holding you back. Reflect on situations in which you felt inadequate or defeated. Ask yourself what thoughts preceded those feelings. Did you tell yourself you weren't worthy or capable? Becoming aware of these underlying patterns is essential for moving forward. Once you identify these beliefs, the second step is challenging them. Question their validity. Seek evidence that contradicts these thoughts. More often than not, you will uncover moments of success that reveal the falsity of those limiting beliefs. Finally, the third step is about replacement. Empower yourself with affirmations that resonate with your aspirations. Statements like, "I am capable of growth," or "Each experience is a chance to learn," can act as powerful reminders of your potential. This process of identifying, challenging, and replacing limiting beliefs anchors you in a mindset ready to embrace new possibilities. As you move through your days, these affirmations can silently encourage you toward positive thinking, creating an intentional shift that cultivates a productive practice of self-belief. Transformative change takes time and requires patience, so allow yourself grace throughout this process. While it can be tempting to rush into believing new affirmations, remember that deep-seated beliefs don't shift overnight. Frame your thinking as an ongoing journey marked by small victories and setbacks alike, noticing how even a moment's hesitation can serve as an opportunity to reinforce your growth. In the inevitable moments of doubt, recall that it's okay to stumble. Each misstep is part of the rhythm of your development, offering lessons that become catalysts for deeper change. When you cultivate an atmosphere of encouraging beliefs, the world around you starts to shift as well. As you begin to see the extraordinary potential within you, recognized through empowered thinking, your relationships and interactions will transform. People respond to the energy you emanate. The more you believe in yourself, the more others are inclined to reflect that positivity back to you. You'll find life becomes a collaborative dance rather than a solitary struggle. Your beliefs expand your possibilities and create connections that amplify what you can achieve together. In this chapter, we've planted the seeds of a new understanding that gives your aspirations the freedom to flourish. Embrace this newfound awareness. Recognize how empowering your beliefs can lead to transformative actions, and relish in the opportunity to meld your reality with your desired outcomes. The moment you decide to nurture the belief in your possibilities, a wave of action surges forward, reflecting the resolve to step into your greatness. As you carry these insights into the next chapter, prepare to challenge the barriers that limiting beliefs impose on your creativity and ambition. Up next, we will explore cultivating positive habits, discovering how your daily choices and routines can further magnify the belief system you're actively creating. Each step taken will reinforce the vision you hold for your best self. The journey ahead is rich with opportunities for growth and transformation, so let's step boldly into it together. Meet Alex, a graphic designer who faced repeated rejections from top design firms. Instead of giving up, he embraced a growth mindset and used each rejection as a learning opportunity. Alex sought feedback from mentors, enrolled in online courses to hone his skills, and created a portfolio that showcased not just his best work, but also his evolution as a designer. Each critique he received fueled his determination rather than deflated his spirit. Eventually, his hard work paid off when a prominent firm recognized his growth and offered him a position. Alex's journey exemplifies how adopting a growth mindset transforms setbacks into stepping stones, enabling him to achieve his professional dreams and recognize the power of resilience. To encourage deeper self-reflection and application of the growth mindset in your own life, consider these prompts. How might you identify a recent setback or challenge and reframe it as a stepping stone for growth, using it as an opportunity to learn rather than a reason to doubt yourself? How might you seek feedback from trusted friends or mentors on an area where you feel limited? And how can you integrate that feedback to reshape your belief about your abilities? How might you create a daily affirmation practice that reinforces your belief in your potential, helping you to consistently replace self-limiting thoughts with empowering ones? These questions aim to inspire you to actively engage with the principles of the growth mindset and to create actionable steps toward personal growth and transformation. As we conclude this chapter, remember that the beliefs you hold are not just reflections of who you are, but powerful tools you can reshape to ignite your potential. By understanding that you have the ability to rewire your thoughts, you create a blueprint for a more vibrant and fulfilling life, one where your dreams are within reach. Empower yourself to confront limiting beliefs and replace them with affirmations that resonate with your true capabilities. In our next chapter, we will unlock the secrets of cultivating positive habits, where you'll learn to establish routines that reinforce these beliefs and propel you toward success. Each new habit will serve as a stepping stone on your journey of transformation. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for ongoing inspiration and practical strategies designed to support your growth at every turn. Embrace this moment, make the choice to believe, and watch as your world begins to shift for the better. Chapter 3: Cultivating Positive Habits. What small change could you make today that would transform your life tomorrow? This question sets the stage for our exploration of positive habits, the essential building blocks that shape your daily experiences and long-term success. Cultivating positive habits is not simply about adopting new routines. It involves consciously choosing behaviors that align with your goals and values, pushing you closer to realizing your potential. By understanding the power of habits, you can design a life that propels you forward rather than keeps you stagnant. When we talk about habits, it's important to recognize that they are not inherently good or bad. They are tools that can serve us based on how we choose to implement them. Psychologists have found that approximately 40% of our daily actions are driven by habits. This means that a significant portion of your life is dictated by the automatic choices you make each day. Imagine if you could turn your best intentions into seamless actions, actively nurturing habits that support a healthy mindset and a sense of fulfillment. By deliberately creating positive habits, you're forging a path filled with energy and purpose, helping to reshape both your experience and your outcomes. Consider the story of Jessica, a teacher who felt overwhelmed by her hectic life and perpetual stress. One day, she decided to embrace a habit of mindfulness, allocating just 10 minutes daily for meditation. Initially hesitant, she gradually discovered this simple practice transformed her outlook and emotional resilience. As the days turned into weeks, Jessica noticed not only a decrease in her stress levels, but also an increased capacity to handle challenges gracefully. Her mornings became invigorating, igniting her enthusiasm for the day ahead. This anecdote illustrates the profound impact that cultivating one positive habit can have on every facet of life, leading to ripples of change that extend beyond the individual. Research supports the idea that habits are an essential ingredient in creating enduring change. A study conducted at the University College London found that it takes, on average, 66 days for a new habit to become automatic in our lives. The takeaway is clear. If you commit to nurturing positive practices, they will eventually transform from conscious efforts into intuitive actions. Think of habits as seeds planted in the garden of your daily routine. Initially, you must tend to them deliberately, but with time, they grow strong enough to flourish on their own, providing you with sustenance on your journey to success. Reflect on this powerful concept. Your habits determine the trajectory of your life. Cultivating positive habits is not merely about achieving goals. It is about consciously crafting the person you wish to become. As you foster each new routine, envision the benefits they bring, and acknowledge the synergistic effects on your progress and well-being. Every time you choose a positive habit, you lay the groundwork for a future that resonates with your values and desires, ultimately rewriting your story in empowering ways. This journey requires patience and intention, but the rewards are immeasurable. Embrace the transformative potential of habits, and remember that with each small change you make today, you are shaping the pathway to your ideal self tomorrow. Your story awaits, just a habit away, inviting you to co-create a vibrant and fulfilling life. Identify your desired habits, commit to a consistent practice, and celebrate your progress. This 3-step blueprint outlines a practical pathway to cultivate positive habits that transform your daily life and propel you toward your goals. The first step, identifying your desired habits, invites you to ask yourself what changes resonate with your aspirations. Whether it's incorporating a morning exercise routine or dedicating time for personal reflection, clarity is essential. Visualize the positive impact that these habits can have on your lifestyle, emotions, and even your relationships. Creating a clear picture of your desired habits strengthens your commitment to integrating them into your daily routine. Next, commit to a consistent practice. Establishing a new habit requires intentionality and a willingness to embrace adjustments along the way. Consider choosing a specific time each day to engage in this new habit, allowing it to become an integral part of your schedule. By combining the new habit with an existing one, such as taking a short walk after lunch, you create an anchor that reinforces your commitment. Consistency is vital during this phase. It's the repetition that gradually brings your desired habit to fruition. Remember, even if you falter initially, each day presents a fresh opportunity to recommit to your journey of growth. Finally, celebrate your progress to further solidify your new habits. Acknowledging even the smallest wins fosters a sense of accomplishment that motivates you to continue pursuing your goals. Perhaps you could maintain a journal to track your growth and jot down your reflections on how your new habits enhance your life. Sharing your achievements with trusted friends or family can also add a layer of accountability, igniting the shared energy of growth within yourself and inspiring those around you. As you dive deeper into the practice of cultivating positive habits, consider the profound concept that your environment plays a significant role in your success. The settings you navigate daily can either support or hinder your progress. For instance, if you aspire to maintain a healthy diet, stocking your kitchen with nutritious snacks will make it easier to embrace that habit. Design your surroundings to reflect your goals. Make choices that actively support the kind of person you seek to become. This means strategically placing reminders of your intentions throughout your space and eliminating distractions that divert your focus. Adopting a growth mindset in cultivating positive habits connects seamlessly with your journey of transformation. Every effort adds a new layer to your growth, silently reinforcing the belief that you have the power to sculpt your reality. Habits weave together your day-to-day experiences, cultivating resilience, mindfulness, and overall fulfillment. Let each day be an opportunity to refine and enhance your habits, cultivating a nourishing environment that flourishes alongside you. When you embark on the rewarding journey to integrate positive habits into your life, you aren't merely changing your actions, you are redefining who you are at your core. Each decision you confidently embrace creates ripples of change, aligning your daily existence with the vibrant future you envision. As you move forward, remember that progress unfolds not only through the habits you engage in, but through the persistence and joy you cultivate along the way. The potential for remarkable growth is within your grasp, and as you step into the next chapter, prepare to explore overcoming limiting beliefs, where we'll equip you with the tools to dismantle obstacles standing between you and your desired life. Your ability to flourish is just beginning to bloom. Meet Priya, a software developer who initially struggled with coding challenges and felt the weight of self-doubt clouding her passion. Instead of succumbing to frustration, she adopted a growth mindset. Priya made a commitment to tackle her weaknesses by dedicating time each week to learn new programming languages and seeking help from online communities. She started viewing each coding problem as a puzzle rather than a barrier, celebrating small victories along the way. Over time, her skills flourished, and so did her confidence. When presented with a challenging project at work, she embraced it wholeheartedly, ultimately leading her team to develop an innovative solution. Priya's journey exemplifies how a growth mindset fuels resilience and transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. To deepen your understanding of the growth mindset and encourage personal application, consider these reflective prompts. How might you reframe a recent challenge you faced, viewing it as an opportunity for growth and learning rather than a setback? And what new perspectives might you gain from this experience? How might you identify an area in your life where you often feel self-doubt, and what small, actionable steps can you take to gradually shift the way you perceive your abilities in that area? How might you develop a habit of seeking feedback from trusted peers or mentors? And how can you use their insights to foster your growth and reinforce a mindset oriented toward improvement? These prompts are designed to help you actively engage with the concepts of a growth mindset empowering you to apply these insights to your own life and experiences. As we conclude this chapter, remember that cultivating positive habits is a powerful way to rewire your daily decisions, empowering you to live a life aligned with your goals and aspirations. Each small action you take is a significant step toward igniting lasting change, creating a blueprint for success that resonates with your inner potential. In the next chapter, we'll delve into overcoming limiting beliefs, exploring how to dismantle the mental barriers that intercept your growth and holding you back from your dreams. As always, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where you'll find ongoing inspiration and actionable insights designed to support your journey toward a more fulfilling life. Together, we can harness the power of positive habits and beliefs, propelling you forward on your path of transformation. The future you envision is within reach, waiting for you to seize it. Chapter 4. Overcoming Limiting Beliefs. What would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? This intriguing question invites us to reflect on the limiting beliefs that often hold us back from reaching our fullest potential. Understanding the nature of these beliefs is essential for anyone looking to transform their life and unlock new possibilities. In this chapter, we will explore how identifying and dismantling limiting beliefs enables individuals to step into their true potential, fostering a more empowered mindset. By reframing our narratives, we open doors to success that we may have thought were forever closed. Limiting beliefs are deeply ingrained assumptions that we often adopt at a young age, driven by negative experiences or the influences of those around us. These beliefs can range from the notion that we are not good enough to the idea that we don't deserve success. Recognizing these beliefs is the first step toward change. Research from cognitive psychology illustrates that our thoughts shape our emotions and behaviors. The cognitive behavioral approach reveals that identifying and challenging negative thoughts can lead to profound shifts in our mental frameworks. Enlightening ourselves about the malleable nature of belief empowers us to question these often unfounded assumptions, allowing us to rewrite our stories from a place of strength. Consider the story of Roger, an aspiring writer who had always thought of himself as not talented enough to pursue his dreams. Years went by as he buried his passion beneath layers of self-doubt and a full-time job that felt unfulfilling. One day, a friend encouraged him to participate in a local writing workshop, which turned out to be a turning point. As Roger immersed himself in the class, he realized that other participants faced similar fears and doubts, yet they were boldly sharing their stories. Inspired by this camaraderie, he began to reframe his limiting belief. Instead of thinking, "I can't write," he adopted the mantra, "I am learning to write." This simple shift allowed him to approach each writing challenge with curiosity rather than fear. Roger's journey highlights how confronting limiting beliefs often leads to transformative experiences and newfound opportunities. It is essential to remind ourselves that beliefs are not fixed entities. They can be questioned and reshaped. When you stumble upon a limiting belief, engage in a practice of reframing. Instead of internalizing negative thoughts, challenge their validity by looking for evidence that contradicts them. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I always fail at new projects," consider the times you have succeeded or the valuable lessons learned from previous attempts. By cultivating a habit of scrutinizing your beliefs, you grant yourself the power to redefine them and, in turn, reshape your path forward. Life presents an ongoing opportunity to challenge and overcome the negative narratives we tell ourselves. Ready yourself to dismantle these limiting beliefs, inviting fresh perspectives that propel you toward your goals. Remember, this journey isn't about erasing past failures. Instead, it's about reframing them as stepping stones toward growth and discovery. As you embark on this transformative process, let the belief that you are capable and worthy of success become your guiding light. It is time to reclaim your narrative and embrace the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Identify your limiting beliefs, challenge their validity, and replace them with empowering alternatives. This three-step blueprint forms a solid strategy for dismantling the barriers that hold you back. The first step, identifying your limiting beliefs, requires honesty and reflection. Take time to recognize the inner dialogue that frequently pops up when you face new opportunities or challenges. Questions like, "Am I good enough?" or "What if I fail?" are often rooted in unwarranted assumptions that must be scrutinized. By pinpointing these thoughts, you shine a light on them, rendering them less insidious and easier to confront. Next, challenge the validity of these beliefs by seeking evidence that contradicts them. Look for examples in your personal experiences or the success of others who have taken chances and persevered. Engaging in this practice not only helps break down the psychological chains of limiting beliefs, but also allows you to build a supportive framework of thoughts that encourage growth. Ask yourself if these beliefs are absolute truths or simply reflections of past fears. It is essential to realize that most limiting beliefs lack substantial grounding and are often more about perception than reality. Now it's time to replace the negative narratives with empowering alternatives. Craft affirmations that resonate with the version of you that aspires to achieve greatness. For instance, instead of saying, "I can't achieve this," pivot to, "I am capable and willing to learn." By doing so, you create a mental environment that nurtures growth and possibility, allowing you to shift your focus from what you can't do to what you can accomplish. Integrate these affirmations into your daily routine. Repetition will help solidify them in your subconscious, reflecting a newfound sense of belief in yourself. Consider the transformation that comes with consistently challenging limiting beliefs. Remember Sarah, a young professional who feared she lacked leadership skills despite her ambition. After recognizing that her self-doubt stemmed from past encounters in collaborative settings, she diligently worked through the 3-step blueprint. Initially, she took note of the limiting beliefs that surfaced whenever a leadership opportunity arose. Next, she sought feedback from colleagues and realized that many admired her potential and insight. Encouraged, she applied for projects that enhanced her visibility and involvement, slowly replacing "I cannot lead" with "I bring value and authenticity to my team." Over time, Sarah not only found herself in leadership roles, but came to thrive in them, confirming the transformative power of addressing her limiting beliefs. As you take on this empowering task of overcoming limiting beliefs, remind yourself that this process isn't a one-time endeavor. It is a consistent commitment to reshaping your mindset to foster resilience. Embrace setbacks as instructional moments rather than indicators of incapability. Each challenge will serve as another opportunity to deepen your understanding of yourself and add layers of richness to your growth experience. The beauty of overcoming limiting beliefs lies in its ripple effect. As your self-perception evolves, so does your ability to inspire others to challenge their limitations. This communal journey of growth fosters a supportive environment that encourages a collective elevation of aspirations. As you take ownership of your beliefs, you step into the driver's seat of your narrative, steering yourself toward desired outcomes and embracing the unfolding journey ahead. Believe in your capacity to grow, conquer limitations, and thrive as you transform your vision into a resounding reality. Meet Lily, a recent college graduate who faced tremendous anxiety during her first job interview. Rather than allowing her nerves to dictate her future, she embraced a growth mindset. Before the interview, Lily sought the advice of a mentor and practiced mock interviews with friends, honing her communication skills and building her confidence. When she stumbled on a difficult question during the real interview, instead of panicking, she paused, took a deep breath, and turned the question into an opportunity to showcase her problem-solving abilities. Regardless of the outcome, Lily viewed the experience as valuable feedback, leading her to pursue further interviews with renewed vigor. Her journey illustrates how a growth mindset can empower us to transform challenges into stepping stones toward success. To deepen your engagement with the principles of overcoming limiting beliefs, consider these reflective prompts. How might you identify a current limiting belief that is hindering your progress? And in what ways can you challenge its validity by seeking evidence from your past experiences or successes? How might you develop new affirmations that align with your aspirations, transforming negative self-talk into powerful statements that encourage growth and resilience? How might you create a step-by-step plan to confront a specific fear or challenge, using the tools discussed in this chapter to guide you toward taking actionable steps in pursuit of your goals. These questions aim to guide you in actively applying the concepts of the chapter, empowering you to challenge your limitations and unlock your true potential. As we conclude this chapter, remember that overcoming limiting beliefs is the first transformative step toward reshaping your mindset and igniting the potential within you. Each time you challenge these beliefs, you create a powerful blueprint for your future, paving the way for growth and opportunity. In the next chapter, we will delve into building unstoppable resilience, exploring how to cultivate a mindset that not only withstands challenges but also thrives in the face of adversity. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where you'll find ongoing inspiration and practical insights to support your journey. Your commitment to understanding and embracing your capabilities is just the beginning. Let's continue this exploration together as we empower your path to success. Chapter 5. Building Unstoppable Resilience. What if every setback you faced became a stepping stone toward your ultimate success? This intriguing perspective sets the stage for exploring the powerful concept of resilience. Building unstoppable resilience is not just about bouncing back from challenges. It's about cultivating an unwavering strength that allows you to face obstacles head-on and emerge stronger than before. By developing this mindset, you transform adversity into opportunity, igniting a fire within that propels you forward even in the direst of circumstances. As we embark on this journey, we'll unveil strategies to fortify your mental resilience and empower you to embrace life's uncertainties with confidence. Resilience is more than mental toughness. It encompasses emotional intelligence, adaptability, and a thirst for growth. Research has shown that resilient individuals are able to maintain a positive outlook and function effectively despite stressors or failures. For instance, a study published in the American Psychological Association highlighted that people who foster resilience are adept at regulating their emotions and navigating challenges with flexibility. They respond to stress with curiosity rather than fear, allowing them to approach difficulties as platforms for learning and evolution. Embracing such a mindset shifts your focus from what you cannot control to the possibilities that lie within the realm of your response. Consider the journey of Malik, a young entrepreneur who launched his own startup with a dream to revolutionize the technology industry. On the verge of his first product launch, tragedy struck. A critical glitch in his software nearly derailed the entire venture. Instead of allowing despair to take hold, Malik leaned into the challenge, viewing it as an opportunity to innovate. He rallied his team, inviting input and brainstorming solutions around the clock. Embracing feedback and emerging from the chaos with refined products, Malik transformed a near failure into a refined opportunity that not only enhanced the software, but also fostered an even stronger team dynamic. His resilience in the face of adversity supercharged his commitment to success and led his business to new heights. The story of Malik serves as a powerful reminder that enduring setbacks can serve as pivotal moments of growth. As you reflect on your own experiences, consider this bold truth. Resilience is not a predetermined trait, but a skill set to be developed. Just as muscles grow stronger through resistance training, your capacity for resilience expands with practice. Start incorporating practices that deliberately expose you to challenges, such as setting ambitious goals and committing to lifelong learning. When you encounter obstacles, approach them as opportunities to stretch your limits, build character, and enhance your resourcefulness. By reframing failures as fundamental components of the success puzzle, you begin to embrace resilience as an integral part of your journey, each setback preparing you for the destination that lies ahead. Moreover, cultivate a daily practice that reinforces your resilience. Journaling is a simple yet powerful exercise that allows for reflection on challenges faced and the lessons learned from them. By articulating your experiences, you solidify your growth, creating a mental repository from which to draw strength in future struggles. Combine this practice with moments of mindfulness, which can stabilize your emotions during chaotic periods, enabling you to respond calmly rather than react impulsively. As you walk this path toward building resilience, remember that every experience contributes to your strength. You have within you the power to transform challenges into triumphs, nurturing a mindset that thrives regardless of circumstances. The journey toward resilience is not about avoiding hardships, but rather embracing them wholeheartedly, forging a path of empowerment that leads to extraordinary growth. Identify your resilience triggers, cultivate empowering thought patterns, and practice adaptive coping strategies. This three-step blueprint serves as a roadmap to strengthen your resilience, enabling you to bounce back from life's challenges with greater confidence. The first step, identifying your resilience triggers, involves recognizing the specific situations or thoughts that tend to undermine your emotional stability. Pay attention to patterns. Consider what circumstances provoke feelings of stress or hopelessness. By pinpointing these triggers, you create awareness and set the stage for proactive responses that empower you to navigate difficulties instead of reacting impulsively. Next, cultivate empowering thought patterns that strengthen your resolve in the face of adversity. This step involves consciously shifting your internal dialogue from negative to positive. When you find yourself thinking, "I can't handle this," reframe that thought into, "This is challenging, but I have the resources to overcome it." Recognizing the power of language is vital. The way you talk to yourself shapes your response to challenges, and adopting a mindset that emphasizes your capabilities fosters resilience. This means actively countering self-doubt with affirmations and focusing on past successes to reinforce your intrinsic strength. With each positive thought, you build a mental framework that supports perseverance and determination. Finally, practice adaptive coping strategies that equip you to handle setbacks effectively. Coping strategies vary from person to person, and it's critical to find techniques that resonate with you. Some may find solace in physical activities, using exercise as a means to relieve stress and clear the mind, while others may seek creative outlets that nurture emotional expression. Mindfulness practices, journaling, and connecting with supportive peers can also form vital components of a robust coping toolkit. By intentionally integrating these strategies into your routine, you will cultivate a proactive stance toward adversity, allowing you to respond to challenges calmly and effectively. Think about Samantha, who encountered a formidable challenge while handling a demanding project at work. Faced with tight deadlines and complicated requirements, she identified her tendency to feel overwhelmed when tasks piled up. By acknowledging this trigger, Samantha shifted her approach. She began breaking down her workload into manageable segments, implementing a strategy she named small wins. This centered on celebrating progress rather than perfection, reminding her that each completed task moved her closer to her goal. By focusing on small victories, she cultivated a sense of empowerment that transformed her lingering stress into motivation. As she developed adaptive coping strategies, Samantha embraced mindfulness practices, dedicating moments of her day to breathwork and reflection. These practices nurtured her ability to remain centered during hectic periods, enabling her to approach workplace challenges with renewed clarity and calm. Each strategy she employed reinforced her resilience, showcasing how she could adapt and grow amidst the pressures of her professional life. Ultimately, resilience is not solely about enduring hardships. It is defined by how effectively we adapt and thrive through them. This transformative mindset empowers you to envision obstacles as opportunities for progress, where every challenge faced cultivates knowledge and character. By embracing this perspective, you develop an unshakable confidence that sets the course for future successes. As you undertake the journey of building your resilience, remember to allow yourself grace through the process. Understand that setbacks will occur, but each setback offers the chance to enhance your strength and tenacity. You are laying the foundation for an empowered self capable of navigating any storm. Lean into this journey, embracing the growth that comes from overcoming adversity and revealing your true potential time and time again. With time, practice, and intention, you will cultivate the unstoppable resilience that empowers and uplifts, guiding you to conquer life's inevitable challenges with grace. Meet Carlos, a high school teacher who faced the daunting task of engaging his students in a remote learning environment. Initially, he struggled to connect with his class and felt discouraged when many students didn't participate. Instead of succumbing to frustration, Carlos adopted a growth mindset. He approached this challenge as an opportunity to innovate his teaching methods. By seeking feedback from his students, he learned what they found engaging. He then experimented with interactive online activities and incorporated digital tools that spurred enthusiasm and participation. Over time, his classroom transformed into a dynamic learning community, and his students thrived. Carlos's journey illustrates how embracing a growth mindset can lead to creativity and resilience, ultimately transforming challenges into successes. To enhance your engagement with resilience-building strategies, consider these reflective prompts. How might you identify a recent challenge you faced and reflect on the specific coping strategies you utilized, evaluating their effectiveness and what you could improve for future situations? How might you implement a daily practice of mindfulness or journaling to strengthen your emotional awareness, and in what ways can this help you manage stress and remain resilient during tough times? How might you create a support system by connecting with peers or mentors who encourage resilience? And how can you leverage their insights and experiences to fortify your own approach to overcoming challenges? These prompts are designed to guide you in actively applying the concepts of resilience, helping you cultivate a mindset that embraces growth and adaptability. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that building unstoppable resilience enables you to rewire your responses to challenges, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. By consciously developing your resilience, you create a powerful blueprint that ignites your potential and paves the way for a fulfilling journey ahead. In the next chapter, we will explore creating lasting change, where you'll discover practical strategies to sustain the positive transformations you've initiated. Together, we will delve into the steps required to ensure your growth persists, regardless of the circumstances you encounter. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for ongoing inspiration and actionable content that will support your evolution every step of the way. Your journey toward empowerment is just beginning. Let's continue this transformative adventure together. Chapter 6: Creating Lasting Change. What if the true measure of success lies not in temporary wins, but in your ability to create lasting change? This provocative question invites you to consider the deeper aspects of personal growth. Creating lasting change is about more than just adopting new habits. It's a transformative journey that requires commitment, resilience, and a willingness to adapt. As we explore this chapter, we will uncover the essentials for ensuring that your growth becomes a permanent fixture in your life, enabling you to flourish in the face of future challenges. Lasting change begins with establishing clear intentions and a vision for who you aspire to become. By identifying specific goals, you lay the groundwork for focused action. Research shows that individuals who articulate their intentions are significantly more likely to succeed in maintaining change. A study from the Dominican University of California found that those who wrote down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them compared to those who simply thought about them. This insight underscores the power of clarity and intention as cornerstones of sustainable transformation. Your goals serve as beacons, guiding your progress and shaping the decisions you make along the way. Consider the story of Andrea, a busy professional who decided it was time to prioritize her health. After years of neglecting her well-being, she set a clear intention to run a half marathon within the next 6 months. At first, the idea felt daunting, but she began envisioning herself crossing the finish line, imagining the sense of accomplishment and vitality that would accompany that moment. To solidify her commitment, Andrea documented her milestones in a journal, celebrating small victories like completing her first week of training. By breaking her goal into manageable steps and regularly evaluating her progress, she not only cultivated lasting change in her fitness, but also fostered a profound sense of self-belief. Andrea's journey embodies how clarity of purpose ignites commitment and transforms aspirations into meaningful actions. As you initiate your journey toward creating lasting change, it's essential to embrace the power of reflection. Periodic reflection offers the opportunity to assess your progress, recalibrate your goals, and identify any barriers that may arise. Approach each challenge as a chance to learn more about yourself and your capabilities. Engaging with your experiences in this way deepens your understanding and strengthens your resolve, ensuring that you remain actively involved in the change process. Understand that the journey toward change is rarely linear. There will be ups and downs. Viewing obstacles as critical learning points allows you to cultivate resilience, reinforcing the idea that growth is often forged through struggle. To make your changes stick, engage in repetitive, positive reinforcement. Celebrate your effort and perseverance, recognizing that every small step is vital to your overall progress. This celebration can be as simple as treating yourself to a day of relaxation or sharing your achievements with others who support your growth. Acknowledging and rewarding yourself fosters motivation and encourages you to remain dedicated to your journey. The practice of reinforcing positive behavior creates momentum that bolsters your commitment to continuous improvement. Ultimately, creating lasting change requires intention, resilience, and an ongoing commitment to growth. As you navigate your journey, remember that transformation does not happen overnight, but each step you take brings you closer to the person you aspire to be. Reinvent how you view challenges. Embrace them as opportunities rather than obstacles. By fostering a mindset dedicated to positive change, you lay the foundation for a life filled with purpose, growth, and unwavering potential. Identify your core values, set actionable goals, and implement consistent review processes. This three-step blueprint serves as your roadmap to creating lasting change in your life. The first step, identifying your core values, involves a deep exploration of what truly matters to you. Your values act as guiding principles, anchoring your decisions and helping you remain aligned with your authentic self. Take pen to paper and reflect on what drives you, what inspires you to take action, and brings you joy. By clarifying your values, you will cultivate a strong foundation upon which sustainable change can thrive. Next, set actionable goals that resonate with your identified values. Rather than framing your goals as abstract ideas, transform them into specific and measurable milestones. This level of detail helps you design a clear strategy for achieving your vision. For instance, if one of your core values is health, consider setting a goal to exercise for 30 minutes, 5 times a week. Celebrate the details as you map out your plan, acknowledging that defining the path is just as vital as walking it. An actionable goal not only motivates you but also provides tangible markers of progress to keep you engaged and accountable. The final step involves implementing consistent review processes. Regularly assess your actions, evaluate your progress, and recalibrate as necessary. One way to approach this is by establishing weekly or monthly check-ins, allowing you to identify patterns in your behavior and reflect on how well you are aligning with your core values. During these check-ins, ask yourself questions such as, am I still connected to my values? Or, what adjustments can I make to enhance my journey? This reflective practice helps you stay on course, adapting to changing circumstances and reinforcing your commitment to creating lasting change. Let's consider the example of Jamie, who wanted to revamp her work-life balance. After identifying her core values of family and personal fulfillment, she realized she could improve her lifestyle by creating boundaries around work. Jamie set an actionable goal of leaving work by 5 p.m. every day to dedicate quality time to her family. In her monthly review process, she reflected on her level of satisfaction. Initially, it was challenging to leave on time due to workload pressures. However, by maintaining consistent communication with her team and prioritizing her tasks more effectively, she made steady progress. Over months, the change not only bolstered her relationship with her family, but enriched her overall well-being. Jamie's journey underscores the importance of intertwining values with structured goals to realize a harmonious and satisfying life. As you embark on your pursuit of lasting change, keep in mind that patience is crucial. Change takes time, and the journey is often non-linear, marked by both progress and setbacks. Embrace the challenges with a curious mindset, believing that every experience offers valuable lessons. Your willingness to stay adaptable and resilient will serve you well as you navigate your personal evolution. Furthermore, do not hold back in seeking support from those who uplift you. Surrounding yourself with individuals who believe in your vision creates an encouraging environment conducive to sustainable growth. By staying connected and sharing your experiences, you enhance accountability, prompting you to remain dedicated to your goals. Engage fully in the process of creating lasting change. As you implement this 3-step blueprint, allow it to serve as a guiding light on your journey. Ground yourself in your values, commit to actionable steps, and consistently integrate reflection into your routine. Each moment dedicated to change shapes a richer, more fulfilling future, guiding you to become the person you aspire to be. Let this commitment energize you, fueling your days and uplifting your spirit as you forge your unique path ahead. Meet Laura, a software developer who encountered significant frustration when her team faced a project deadline. Instead of succumbing to stress, Laura embraced a growth mindset. She openly acknowledged her team's challenges and proposed a brainstorming session to foster collaboration. By creating an open space for ideas, Laura encouraged her colleagues to share their thoughts, turning their setbacks into opportunities for innovation. She led an initiative to break the project into smaller, manageable tasks, allowing everyone to contribute and excel. Through this approach, the team not only met the deadline, but also developed a stronger sense of camaraderie. Laura's journey exemplifies how a growth mindset can transform challenges into collective achievements, inspiring others while reinforcing the power of adaptability. To help you engage more deeply with the growth mindset principles illustrated in the previous section, consider these reflective prompts. How might you reframe a recent setback in your life as a learning opportunity, and what specific lessons can you extract that will contribute to your future success? How might you create an environment of collaboration and support within your team or community? And in what ways can you encourage open communication to foster a growth mindset among those around you? How might you identify a goal that feels overwhelming and break it into smaller, actionable steps, applying the strategies discussed to cultivate resilience and celebrate progress along the way? These prompts are designed to guide your thinking and action, helping you apply the concepts of a growth mindset to your personal experiences and aspirations. As we conclude this chapter, remember that creating lasting change is your opportunity to rewire your habits and ignite a vibrant future aligned with your core values. By harnessing your commitment to actionable goals and regular reflection, you are crafting a blueprint for a fulfilling life that adapts with you, allowing you to thrive amidst challenges. In the next chapter, we will explore mastering self-discipline, where you'll learn powerful strategies to cultivate the focus and determination needed to bring your vision to life. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, so you can stay connected and receive ongoing inspiration tailored to your journey of growth. Your commitment to this path is a testament to your potential. Let's continue to nurture that potential together as we embark on the next phase of your transformative journey. Chapter 7: Mastering Self-Discipline. What would your life look like if you could harness the full power of your self-discipline? This thought-provoking question invites you to reflect on the ways in which discipline shapes our choices and ultimately defines our success. Mastering self-discipline is more than resisting temptation. It is about establishing habits that steer you toward your aspirations and create habits that nurture your inner growth. This chapter delves into the transformative practice of self-discipline, equipping you with the tools to make intentional choices that align with your goals, while empowering you to flourish in every aspect of your life. Self-discipline is the backbone of achievement. It's not just about saying no to distractions, it's about saying yes to the possibilities that emerge when you commit to your priorities. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology indicates that self-discipline is a better predictor of success than intelligence. It highlights the importance of persistent effort and focus in reaching our goals. This insight reveals that anyone desiring change has the potential to succeed, provided they tap into their self-discipline and harness it effectively. While intelligence may open doors, it is self-discipline that allows you to walk through them. Take the story of Mark, who was once an aspiring musician but found it difficult to balance his passion for music with the demands of a full-time job. Feeling drained at the end of each workday, he often skipped his practice sessions and allowed his dreams to remain on hold. Recognizing that he needed to reclaim his passion, he established a strict practice schedule. Each night, he committed to just 30 minutes of playing, transforming it from a lofty aspiration into an achievable daily task. By prioritizing his practice, he began to regain momentum and rediscovered his passion for music. Mark's journey illustrates how mastering self-discipline can ignite dormant dreams and foster personal fulfillment. To effectively harness self-discipline, begin by mapping out clear and achievable goals that resonate with your passions. When your intentions are concrete and aligned with your values, it becomes easier to stay focused. Take a moment to visualize what you want to achieve. How will it feel to reach your goal, and what will it mean for your life? By infusing your goals with emotional depth, you create motivation that can pull you forward during challenging times. Additionally, breaking larger goals into smaller, manageable steps can help reduce overwhelm. Celebrate the small victories along the way. This creates a sense of accomplishment that reinforces your discipline. Another essential aspect of mastering self-discipline is reflecting on your obstacles and distractions. Pay attention to what derails your focus and keep a journal to identify common patterns. Understanding your triggers empowers you to devise strategies to mitigate their impact. If you find yourself distracted by social media, set specific boundaries for its use or allocate time for breaks that recharge rather than exhaust you. By anticipating challenges, you can cultivate proactive measures and prepare your mindset, enhancing your ability to stay the course. Moreover, remind yourself that self-discipline is not about perfection. Everyone experiences setbacks, and it is this resilience in the face of adversity that cultivates depth in your character. Shift your perspective on mistakes. Rather than viewing them as failures, embrace them as instrumental lessons in your journey toward mastery. Each challenge faced stretches your capacity for discipline, guiding you to become the person you aspire to be. As you embark on this enriching journey to master self-discipline, embrace the understanding that you have the ability to rewire your habits and empower your choices. The power lies within you, a testament to your potential for growth and fulfillment. Your commitment to taking charge of your self-discipline is the first step toward realizing your dreams, transforming every aspiration into a vibrant reality. Identify your temptations, establish clear boundaries, and cultivate accountability. This three-step blueprint will guide you in mastering self-discipline, enabling a transformative journey toward reaching your goals. The first step, identifying your temptations, requires you to recognize the distractions that pull you away from your intentions. Take a moment to reflect on your daily habits. What are the activities that sap your energy or divert your focus? By pinpointing these temptations, you lay the foundation for creating strategies that empower you to stay committed to your path. Next, establish clear boundaries to protect your time and energy. Think of boundaries as the walls that safeguard your focus, allowing you to devote your attention to what truly matters. For example, if you are striving to complete a project, designate specific hours in your day that are free of interruptions. Inform those around you about your commitment to this time, inviting them to respect your boundaries. By doing this, you create an environment conducive to discipline, shielding yourself from distractions that could undermine your efforts. Enforce these boundaries with confidence, believing in the importance of your goals and the necessity of holding firm to your commitments. Finally, cultivate accountability by sharing your goals with supportive peers or mentors. The power of community and connection amplifies your determination. When you communicate your intentions to someone you trust, you create an external source of motivation. Regular check-ins can reinforce your discipline, encouraging you to stay focused and committed even when challenges arise. Consider forming a small group with like-minded individuals who share similar ambitions. By inspiring each other, you foster a collective effort that fuels your progress and celebrates everyone's achievements. To illustrate the effectiveness of this blueprint, consider the journey of Jenna, who aspired to enhance her fitness after years of leading a sedentary lifestyle. Initially, Jenna struggled with establishing a consistent exercise routine, often succumbing to her temptation to relax on the couch after work. Realizing she needed control to sustain her commitment, she first identified the distractions that led her astray: social media scrolling and late-night TV binging. Acknowledging these temptations provided clarity and set the stage for her next steps. Determined to create lasting change, Jenna established clear boundaries for her evenings by committing to a dedicated workout schedule. She blocked 2 evenings a week for exercise and informed her family and friends that she wouldn't be available during those times, allowing her to eliminate the guilt that accompanied her choices. By drawing this line, she crafted a sacred time committed to her well-being. Jenna further fortified her efforts by enlisting a workout buddy. They agreed to text each other, to share their progress, and motivate one another throughout the week. By having someone to hold her accountable, Jenna found renewed strength and discipline. Each time they met for their workout sessions, they inspired each other, embracing the joy of movement rather than viewing it as a burden. Over the months, Jenna cultivated a sense of satisfaction that revitalized her commitment to fitness, meeting her goals with newfound enthusiasm and resilience. As you develop your self-discipline, remember that consistency is key and mastery grows over time. Recognize that self-discipline is a muscle that strengthens with practice, requiring patience and perseverance. Each small action builds momentum, reinforcing your resolve and commitment to showing up for yourself. Embrace the process of mastering self-discipline as an empowering journey that honors your aspirations and cultivates resilience. Your ability to craft the life you desire rests within the choices you make daily. Embrace that power and watch as you transform challenges into triumphs. Meet David, a recent college graduate who faced a daunting challenge when he struggled to land a job in his desired field. Instead of feeling defeated, David embraced a growth mindset. He took this setback as an invitation to learn and grow. To improve his chances, he enrolled in online courses to acquire skills that were in high demand and sought feedback on his resume from mentors. David networked diligently, attending industry events and utilizing LinkedIn to connect with professionals. With every rejection, he reassessed his approach, refining his interview techniques and showcasing his newfound skills. Eventually, his perseverance paid off when he was offered a position at a leading firm. David's journey exemplifies how a growth mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities for remarkable success. To encourage deeper self-reflection and application of the growth mindset principles discussed, consider these reflective prompts. How might you view a recent setback in your life as an opportunity for growth and learning? And what specific steps can you take to identify the lessons within that experience? How might you expand your skill set by seeking new learning opportunities? And in what ways can you create a plan to implement what you've learned into your daily life? How might you cultivate a habit of fostering resilience by surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who encourage your growth? And how can you also contribute to their journeys? These prompts aim to help you actively engage with the concepts of a growth mindset, empowering you to turn challenges into stepping stones for success. As we conclude this chapter, remember that mastering self-discipline is the key to rewiring your habits and igniting the path to your dreams. By establishing clear intentions, setting actionable goals, and building a supportive network, you create a blueprint for lasting change in your life. In the next chapter, we will dive into embracing challenges with confidence, where you will learn how to transform obstacles into opportunities and utilize them as fuel for growth. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, so you can continue to receive inspiration and practical insights that support your journey. Embrace the power of self-discipline and prepare to take the next step on your transformative path. Together, we will unlock the boundless potential waiting for you. Chapter 8. Embracing Challenges with Confidence. What if every obstacle you encounter became a stepping stone to your greatest achievements? This powerful perspective invites you to rethink how you face life's challenges. Embracing challenges with confidence is not merely about overcoming adversity, It involves recognizing the opportunities that lie within those moments of difficulty. This chapter explores the essential mindset shifts needed to face challenges head-on, transforming potential roadblocks into powerful catalysts for personal growth. By fostering a resilient and proactive approach, you can cultivate an unshakable confidence that propels you forward, allowing you to thrive amid uncertainty. When you shift your focus from fear of failure to possibilities for growth, everything changes. Research indicates that people who approach challenges with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace difficulties and see them as opportunities for improvement. A study from Stanford University found that students who believed they could develop their abilities responded positively to academic setbacks, demonstrating greater perseverance and success over time. This insight highlights not only the power of confidence, but also the transformative potential of viewing challenges through a lens of possibility rather than defeat. Consider the journey of Emma, a project manager tasked with leading her team through a high-stakes project under a tight deadline. Initially, Emma felt overwhelmed by the pressure and doubted her ability to lead effectively. However, instead of succumbing to anxiety, she chose to embrace the challenge. She called a team meeting, inviting her colleagues to share their ideas and concerns. By fostering an environment of open communication, Emma encouraged collaboration and engagement, transforming the looming challenge into a shared opportunity. As the team brainstormed solutions together, Emma noticed a renewed energy among her colleagues, which inspired her to push through her self-doubt. The project not only met its deadline, but achieved a level of creativity Emma had not anticipated. Her experience illustrates how confidently embracing challenges can transform apprehension into inspiration, reinforcing the notion that courage leads to extraordinary results. As you navigate your path, remember that challenges are an inevitable part of any journey worth pursuing. Each obstacle is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow, providing invaluable lessons that contribute to your development. Rather than perceiving challenges as insurmountable barriers, approach them as invitations to elevate yourself. Embrace the notion that each challenge faced strengthens your resilience, enhances your skills, and builds character. Through this lens, you cultivate a confidence that is deeply rooted in your ability to overcome adversity. Moreover, regularly practice reframing your internal dialogue. When self-doubt arises, counter it with affirmations of capability. Instead of thinking, "What if I fail?" shift this mindset to, "What if I learn and grow from this experience?" This simple shift in thinking creates mental space for exploration and innovation, enabling you to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. Embrace every challenge as a chance to not only test your limits, but also expand them. Confidence flourishes in the face of adversity, and it is through these trials that you ultimately discover the depth of your potential. Allow yourself to experience the discomfort of uncertainty. It is fertile ground for personal growth. Trust in your ability to navigate through challenges and emerge stronger on the other side, equipped with newfound knowledge and skills. The journey toward embracing challenges with unwavering confidence is a transformative adventure, one that prepares you to face the world with courage and resilience. Identify your challenge, shift your perspective, and empower your response. This three-step blueprint serves as your guide to embracing challenges with confidence, allowing you to transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. The first step, identifying your challenge, encourages you to confront what you're facing head-on. Whether it's a personal struggle or a professional setback, clarity is crucial. Take a moment to articulate the specific challenge, as naming it begins the process of demystifying it. Next, shift your perspective by reframing how you view this challenge. Instead of focusing on potential failures or negative outcomes, consider what you can gain from the experience. Ask yourself, what skills can I develop here? Or how will overcoming this enhance my resilience? This cognitive shift promotes a proactive mindset, opening your mind to the possibilities that lie within the adversity. Instead of feeling trapped, you will recognize the inherent lessons that accompany every obstacle you face. Finally, empower your response by taking actionable steps toward overcoming the challenge. Reflect on the strengths and resources you possess that can aid you in tackling this situation. Engage with supportive friends, mentors, or colleagues who encourage your growth. Develop a plan that outlines manageable steps, ensuring that your approach is both realistic and achievable. This proactive stance bolsters your confidence, setting the stage for success as you reinforce your capability to navigate the challenge ahead. Consider the story of Alex, a young entrepreneur with a vision to launch his own digital marketing agency. After months of preparation, he encountered a formidable challenge. Unexpected competition emerged, posing a threat to his market entry. Faced with self-doubt, Alex initially felt frozen and uncertain about his next move. However, through the three-step blueprint, he identified his challenge as the influx of competition. Rather than viewing it as an insurmountable roadblock, he began to shift his perspective, recognizing that fierce competition could indicate a growing market. Instead of retreating, Alex embraced this challenge as an opportunity to differentiate his services. He brainstormed creative strategies to stand out, focusing on his unique approach to client relationships and innovative marketing solutions. By empowering his response, he crafted a plan to offer value that his competitors lacked. Through networking and collaboration, he gathered support from local businesses who resonated with his approach. Alex's determination transformed a daunting challenge into an exhilarating opportunity for growth and innovation. As you embark on your own journey of embracing challenges, embrace the understanding that your response defines the outcomes. Each challenge conquered not only enhances your resilience, but also reinforces your belief in your abilities. Realize that growth rarely stems from comfort. It flourishes in the face of adversity, pushing you to adapt and evolve. Moreover, allow yourself to experience the full range of emotions associated with tackling challenges. It's natural to feel apprehensive or anxious, but recognizing these feelings without letting them paralyze you is key. This awareness empowers you to move forward, shifting fear into action. Celebrate every small win, regardless of its scale. Each achievement builds your confidence, nudging you further along your path of personal development. Resilience is a skill that can be honed over time, and your commitment to embracing challenges head-on solidifies this growth. Remember that every obstacle carries the potential for transformation, and your journey is uniquely yours. Allow resilience to shape your path, and trust that overcoming hardships enhances your ability to create a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. With every challenge you face, embrace the opportunity to rise, adapt, and grow ever stronger, knowing that you have the power to mold your reality. Meet Priya, a high school student who struggled with math throughout her academic career. When she received a disappointing grade on her midterm exam, instead of feeling defeated, Priya decided to embrace a growth mindset. She sought help from her teacher, who suggested attending after-school tutoring sessions. Undeterred by her previous struggles, Priya committed to regular practice and began to view each problem as a chance to learn rather than a failure. She studied diligently, celebrating small victories as her understanding improved. By the end of the semester, Priya not only raised her grades significantly, but also developed a newfound love for math. Her journey exemplifies how a growth mindset can transform challenges into opportunities for success and personal growth. To encourage deeper engagement with the concepts of embracing challenges and developing a growth mindset, consider these reflective prompts. How might you reframe a recent challenge you faced by identifying the lessons it taught you, and what actionable steps can you take to apply those lessons moving forward? How might you seek support from peers or mentors when confronted with obstacles? And in what ways can collaborating with others enhance your resilience and problem-solving skills? How might you cultivate a habit of celebrating small wins as you navigate challenges? And how can this practice boost your confidence and motivation in pursuing your goals? These prompts are designed to help you actively apply the principles of a growth mindset in your own life, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and success. As we conclude this chapter, remember that embracing challenges with confidence allows you to rewire your mindset, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and resilience. Each challenge you embrace is a stepping stone, igniting your potential and shaping a blueprint for the life you've always wanted. In the next chapter, we will explore living a success-oriented life, revealing the essential strategies to sustain this momentum and realize your dreams. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where you'll find ongoing encouragement and actionable insights tailored to your journey. Embrace the power of this moment. Your path to vibrant success is unfolding, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Chapter 9. Living a Success-Oriented Life. What if every decision you made today propelled you closer to the life you've always envisioned? This compelling question invites you to embrace a mindset that prioritizes success in every aspect of your being. Living a success-oriented life is not merely about achieving tangible goals. It is about cultivating a rich internal landscape filled with positivity, motivation, and purpose. This chapter will explore how to create conscious choices that align with your aspirations, igniting a powerful journey of fulfillment and achievement. To truly live a success-oriented life, you must first understand the significance of daily choices. Each decision, no matter how small, shapes your reality and influences your path. Research from the Journal of Consumer Research highlights that people who actively visualize their ideal future are more likely to make choices that support those visions. This insight encourages us to recognize the connection between imagination and action. When you envision a successful life, you're more inclined to make decisions that lead to that reality. By maintaining clarity about your dreams and goals, you can take purposeful steps toward enhancing your overall life experience. Let's consider the story of Maya, a marketing director who dreamt of advancing her career while maintaining a fulfilling personal life. After years of putting her ambitions on the back burner due to daily responsibilities, Maya realized it was time for a change. She began by visualizing the life she desired and mapped out what that would look like in practical terms. Maya designated time each week to reflect on her accomplishments, setting specific performance metrics aligned with her goals. As she embraced this practice, she began to notice subtle shifts in her approach to decision-making. She started saying no to activities that didn't support her vision and yes to opportunities that aligned with her aspirations. This conscious alignment led Maya to take calculated risks that ultimately advanced her career while allowing her to find balance in her personal life. Her transformation is testament to how intentional decisions create a powerful ripple effect, driving progress toward your ideal life. Living a success-oriented life also requires embracing the practice of gratitude and reflection. Cultivating a habit of gratitude can significantly enhance your overall sense of well-being and perspective on life. Research indicates that regularly acknowledging the positives significantly improves mental health and resilience. Consider starting a gratitude journal, or taking a moment each day to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, big or small. Reflecting on what you're grateful for creates a mindset rooted in abundance rather than scarcity, fueling motivation for taking action and pursuing your goals. This fundamental shift allows you to approach challenges with a sense of confidence, viewing obstacles as opportunities rather than deterrents. Additionally, take time to reflect on your journey regularly. Celebrate the milestones you've achieved, but also recognize the hardships you've overcome to reach them. This embracing of both successes and setbacks reinforces your resilience and empowers you to continue moving forward with conviction. To live a truly success-oriented life, remember that transformation is an ongoing process. By consciously making decisions that reflect your aspirations, embracing gratitude, and practicing reflection, you cultivate an environment in which achievable goals thrive. Allow yourself the grace to adapt as you learn and grow, and trust that with each purposeful choice, you are weaving a narrative that reflects your deepest values and desires. As you embrace this journey, adopt the mantra that your life is a canvas, and you are the artist. With every brushstroke, you create the masterpiece that is uniquely yours. This canvas not only depicts your achievements, but also illustrates your resilience, gratitude, and unwavering commitment to living a life filled with purpose. Identify your success metrics, cultivate empowering routines, and visualize your achievements. This 3-step blueprint guides you on the path to live a success-oriented life. empowering you to take control of your journey. The first step, identifying your success metrics, involves defining what success means for you personally and professionally. It's essential to clarify your goals, whether they pertain to your career, health, personal relationships, or spiritual fulfillment. By articulating these metrics, you create a targeted focus that shifts your mindset from wandering to purposeful living. Next, cultivate empowering routines that align with your objectives. Daily habits are the foundation of lasting change. Consider how successful individuals often entrust their routines to reinforce their ultimate goals. For instance, if your goal is career advancement, assess how you can dedicate time each day to enhance your skills or expand your professional network. By prioritizing these activities, you anchor your daily actions in your larger vision, ultimately propelling you closer to your desired outcomes. Routines become powerful enablers, offering structure and consistency as you dive deeper into your aspirations. Finally, visualize your achievements. This crucial step connects your mindset to your goals, ensuring that your actions are aligned with your vision. Research in the field of psychology highlights that envisioning your success activates neural pathways similar to those engaged during actual experiences. In other words, when you picture yourself accomplishing your goals, the brain creates a sense of familiarity, boosting your confidence and motivation to pursue those outcomes in real life. Visualization helps you stay inspired and focused, illuminating the path forward even when faced with challenges. To illustrate this process, let's take a closer look at the story of Liam, an aspiring author struggling to find the time to write amid his busy schedule. Initially overwhelmed by the enormity of the task, Liam decided to apply the three-step blueprint to reshape his approach. He began by identifying his success metrics, finishing his first novel, engaging with readers through social media, and ultimately publishing his work. This clarity allowed him to understand what success looked like on his terms, distilling his passion into actionable goals. Next, Liam cultivated empowering routines by dedicating specific time blocks in his schedule solely for writing. He committed to writing for 1 hour every morning while sipping his favorite coffee. By creating this routine, he established a habit that not only made writing a priority but also transformed it into a pleasurable experience. As the days turned into weeks, he began to relish his writing sessions, igniting his creativity and motivation. Finally, Liam embraced the art of visualization. Each evening before bed, he spent a few minutes envisioning himself at a book signing event, engaging with fans and discussing his journey. This practice not only invigorated his resolve but also solidified his identity as a writer. Whenever moments of self-doubt crept in, his daily visualization acted as a mental anchor, reminding him of the possibilities that lay ahead. As you embark on your quest to live a success-oriented life, be mindful of the incremental improvements you can achieve through these steps. Allow the power of visualization to fuel your passion and fortify your routines, while your newly defined success metrics keep you aligned with your aspirations. Each small action strengthens your confidence and expands your belief in your ability to create the life you envision. Remember that living a successful life is about more than reaching a destination. It's rooted in the continuous journey of self-discovery, resilience, and growth. Embrace the adventures and lessons along the way, knowing that each step taken reinforces your personal narrative of success. By implementing these practices, you open yourself up to a world of potentials, each defining moment empowering you to cultivate the life you truly desire, filled with abundance and joy. Meet Raj, a graphic designer who faced the rejection of his portfolio from several prestigious firms. Instead of letting this discourage him, Raj adopted a growth mindset. He sought feedback from industry professionals, attended workshops, and committed to improving his craft. Each critique became a stepping stone, fueling his desire to enhance his skills. Raj dedicated time every week to learn new design techniques, experimenting with styles he had never tried before. Gradually, he refined his portfolio and began to beautifully express his unique voice. After months of persistence, he landed a position at a top firm. Raj's journey exemplifies how embracing a growth mindset transforms setbacks into opportunities for learning, growth, and eventual success. To deepen your engagement with the principles of a growth mindset exemplified in Raj's journey, consider these reflective prompts. How might you seek feedback on a recent project or endeavor, and what steps can you take to apply that feedback constructively to fuel your growth? How might you identify a skill you would like to enhance, and what specific resources or strategies could you explore to develop that skill further? How might you reframe a recent setback as an opportunity for learning, and how can you document the lessons learned to strengthen your resilience in future challenges? These prompts are designed to inspire you to actively apply the concepts of a growth mindset in your own life, transforming challenges into fruitful opportunities for personal and professional development. As we conclude this chapter, remember that embracing a growth mindset allows you to rewire your approach to challenges, transforming obstacles into powerful opportunities for growth. By actively seeking feedback, honing your skills, and reframing setbacks, you ignite the path to continuous improvement and success in all aspects of life. In the next chapter, we will explore the power of positivity, where you will learn how cultivating a positive mindset can enhance your resilience and fuel your motivation. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where you'll find ongoing inspiration and actionable insights designed to support your journey. Embrace the power of your mindset and prepare to unlock the transformative potential that lies ahead. As we conclude this journey, you have learned to transform limiting beliefs into unstoppable habits, paving the way for a richer, more fulfilling life. Now, I invite you to select one chapter's blueprint and apply it today, nurturing your growth and celebrating your successes with your community. Thank you for investing your time and energy into this journey of self-improvement. Remember, lifelong success blossoms through daily commitment and action. If you found value in our insights, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Brainpower Blueprint channel for ongoing motivation and inspiration. Keep striving for your best self.